I put one in. We passed 10 of them on the way to the one that said the closest gas station.
I think that's because they pay for...
Because I should have stopped. But
look at that long car.
Yeah. It's like the car that's for sale in Wallingford.
It's because it doesn't...
It's double-sided.
Yeah.
So they pay for what?
They pay to be at top of the list.
Oh, well, it's freaking sucked. I should have stopped sooner.
It's the same thing with...
we just passed 10 gas stations.
Google Maps, they pay to be at top.
Oh, well, it sucked. But whatever. We stopped, and the lady was nice, but, like... Kira was good. She slept most of the way down. I don't think she travels good. But Bailey only could do about 2.5 hours, so...
He does.
He wanted to go. He hated Albany. And then he thought he was going on the thruway. I said, I don't think so, Bailey. If you can't do Albany, you can't go on the thruway through New Jersey. Holy shit, we'll die.
I could do the thruway.
He goes, I can't, I don't like this. I said, Bailey, this is only Albany. If you can't handle this, then we're in trouble. So
It gets pretty chaotic sometimes. Was he on the 4 lanes that merge into the...
Yes.
Those are fun.
Yeah. He's like, I don't let... I'm like, okay, I will drive after this.
That's a big thing also when I get the cameras for Nina, so that if someone does hit her, it's easy. It's like, bam, easy, you know who did it.
Well, like the guy who totaled Aunt Jen's car. But it's her fault. She was backing into traffic. I thought you couldn't do that.
You're not supposed to.
She did. And then he hit her. And she said, oh my God, it was the worst experience ever in my life. And then all of a sudden his cameras didn't work. Yeah.
It's cap.
Because he said, oh yeah, I've got a camera. Oh no, none of them work.
But no, I don't know where I want to put the camera placement for Nina's. Do I want to put like one in the car, or do I want to put it like where the Ford logo would be by that like?
Because she's not gonna like this thing. I hate this thing you got going on here.
I have this for my driving videos.
Oh. I don't think she's gonna like it.
I can get it taken off, but...
Well, no, it's your car, Bryce. I mean...
Well, no, I'm debating on what other solution. This is also mainly because this isn't working, so this is
right,
why it's
yeah.
like this.
But is she gonna... Don't you have one, like, right here? Is she gonna want it right there? I mean... Why don't you ask her?
She was fine with it.
It's her car. Kind of. I
It's
mean,
for safety.
you giving it to her? I don't know. Whatever you're doing, but...
We get married.
So she doesn't have a license at all. So do you have to take driver's ed as an adult, or you just have to do so many hours?
Do tests.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. She tried to take her driver test, but I don't like. Her family is like, go, yeah.
Touch the wheel, or
Yeah, you can. No, just keep going. It's fine.
let go of the gas.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's an asshole behind me. So.
I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what happened to me that messed up.
It wasn't going. I don't know.
Well, I saw, but I don't know what happened to me that messed up.
I don't know. I'm not looking at this. I'm trying to look at the road.
car. It saw the car coming this way without the lines.
Okay.
I told you the camera's got to be better in these cars.
Yeah, I'm not buying you tickets. You buy your own. Bailey's got to buy his own. I bought their sweatshirts.
How much are the tickets?
3 tickets for $20. It's a donation to a dance. You can do one for, I think it's 10.
If I don't need to drive, I'd rather Bailey drive.
Well, you can give the ticket to anybody except for Sam.
I don't want to give mine.
You could give it to Kira. You could give it to Hillary. I mean, anybody that's legally.
The car
to drive.
definitely is okay, but it's your project right now, and whatever weird things you do to it, I trust you.
Yeah, you could give the ticket to any eligible driver. So you could give it to Kira. You could give it to Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey's a wimp. He won't drive.
I know you won't drive.
I'm like, come on. I'm doing
I
it.
just, not about wimp, I just don't want to. I don't want to drive. Not really.
It's amazing. You'll feel so much better after.
I'll think about it.
Okay, it's a donation to the girls' dance group. They're working on the car right now. Well, some a professional does the car.
So it's not a donation, they're just.
So DNA, the group is donating the car because they're gonna. One of the owners of the DNA builds the car, donates it to the girls, and whatever the girls raffle off for tickets, they get to keep that money. So it's a donation. So you're donating $20. It goes to the girls for probably uniforms and for them to go on trips to do dance. Like dance competitions.
Sees the bike signs on the road.
I know, this is so stupid. Why does Rutland have them? People don't ride bikes.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Nina was complaining the entire time. I'm like, wow, because every time I was like, people was in the middle of the road. She's like, well, if you guys had sidewalks and places
can't.
people to have their bikes, we wouldn't have to deal with this. Like, she thinks people should ride bikes and have sidewalks and stuff.
You can't ride your bike on the sidewalk, though.
Yes, but she thinks we should have bike paths to ride your bike.
Well, we do now.
Not really. That goes halfway and then stops in the middle of the road.
People should ride bikes, but what are you gonna do in the wintertime?
Snow tires?
Don't they have winter in Canada?
Yeah, snow tires.
Okay, so I don't think so.
The bus. I don't know. There's people at work that take the bus.
The bus is hard.
I would give them rides, but like, nah. I barely want me in the car driving home after UPS. I don't want someone else driving and sitting in the seat next to me.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know them like that. It feels good when you suffer for a while and you get on top. It's true.
Ugh. Skunk.
It's routine for him. Because then he's gonna expect a ride. Also, what if I'm not going the same way?
Yeah. Then you're kind of locked in.
I'm always running errands. You think I can run errands and?
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm gonna get his own car anyway. So he just said it's too expensive. I said, well, you should be working more job than this. He's like, I'm trying. I'm like, well, you should work another job than this, and then.
Burger King's always hiring. Wendy's.
Yeah, no,
All those.
that's why I hate it.
No, I'm talking about the guy.
Yeah. I hate Nina's job too. He was fine, but now it's become one of those things that I fucking hate it. They had a big meeting when they're like, this place has gone to shit, blah 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 blah, and Nina like stood up and like at the end of the meeting was like, listen, if I was driving, I'd flash him like 4 times because he has his high beams on. But she's like, well, this has nothing to do with me because I wasn't here, and also at the same time, you cut my hours like all the way down, so I don't know how you expect me to help you. And they're like, oh yeah, well I guess you're not supposed to be here then.
Yeah.
Like the fuck? Because they're having a meeting. Well, all this stuff went to shit. Blah, all this work's not getting done. And she's like, well, you cut my hours, so.
Yeah. So how can I do my fair share?
Be on my phone, but freak out about the driving.
I'm doing okay. I'm ready to grab
also, I still might be at loss. I mean, you know how much it is? Someone like backed in. I told you that someone hit your car from the back. Let's say a deer jumps in. Let's say somehow a deer hits the back of our car, runs and jumps in the back of our car as we're driving. Up to $13,000 damage. That's a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And Tesla's like, well, you should get a new car because the new ones have multiple panels, so that when a panel gets damaged, we replace the panel instead of the whole back. And it's like, well,
makes sense.
Yeah, but also your cars are like $50,000, so.
Yeah, but do you want all those lines and creases? Because that's what it would have if you had separate panels all over the place.
Not really. It's the model, the new model, the Juniper. One with the headlight bar that goes across. That's a Tesla.
Yeah?
I point out those Teslas. That's what's the one they're talking about. They said, well, the back panels are different. They're parts.
Hi.
Oh, we still have time. Podcast. Apple.
Oh, God.
Wait, you don't like that tech podcast?
No.
What's wrong with it?
Oh.
What's wrong with it?
So dumb.
Alright, fine. Then what about UPS podcast? There's a guy at work that listens to that because he has like a lot of stock in the company.
There's a UPS podcast?
It's like a, yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is 7 minutes. You can turn it up with the little wheel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not that wheel. That's the speed wheel.
Lossless. Spotify has been just around the corner from catching up. Now, starting this week, Spotify is finally taking the very first steps toward making that actually happen. The company has started rolling out lossless audio support and says that premium subscribers will receive a push notification when lossless support is available from their app. Spotify says, quote, "We've taken time to
There you go. Take it.
and clarity at every step, so you always know what's happening."
I gotta drive now?
Yep, unless it's comfortable driving, you gotta start driving. Keep driving.
Okay. I don't know the speed limit through here.
It's 50.
Okay. The camera shut off?
Yeah.
Is that why?
It refuses to, yeah. That's the cameras on the side, so you need to see them.
No. I just need to know where I'm going.
Like, it's thinking about it, that's why it keeps going on and off, but it doesn't. How the FSD works is, and you can let it go back now this way. No, wait.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. Now
Let go?
Yep. How it works is, if it's not comfortable at all, even the slightest bit, like if a frame drops, you know, like someone's on your phone and lags and gets like that little stutter.
Yeah.
If that happens at all, the Tesla immediately is like, I'm not doing it. And it doesn't, I'd rather not stutter than
Right, yeah.
So I had a little stutter and immediately gave up.
Okay.
You know, at least one time during the drive it did.
It's doing pretty good for being broken. Welcome to the podcast.
I paused it because you get the focus.
It's happening under
I'm not
the hood.
listening to it.
With lossless, our premium
I'm
users
focusing on
will
the
now
damn
have
road.
an even better listening experience. End quote. Spotify says that users will need to manually enable lossless on every device. Then they'll see a lossless indicator in the now playing view when listening to a song. The feature is rolling out gradually to more than 50 markets through October, including the United States, the UK, Australia, and Germany. For Spotify subscribers, this update has been a long time coming since, again, it's been years since Spotify first announced its plans to add lossless audio, even though most people won't actually notice a difference in audio quality. In other news today, Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo suggests that demand for the new iPhone 17 lineup is strong, with initial orders
She said
beating
the
out
prettiest
those for
Tesla is
last
the
year's
midnight
iPhone
blue one that
16.
she just saw driving.
He points to a clear indication that the iPhone 17 Pro Max is the star performer. And to conduct his analysis, Kuo looked at two factors. First, what he believes he knows about production volumes for each model via supply chain sources, and how quickly shipping times slipped once the iPhone 17 lineup went on sale.
They tried to tell me
He
the
says
trucks
that
only come in
terms of
one color.
total
I said, I don't
production
think so. There's
volume,
one right now.
The iPhone 17
They do
Pro,
come in one
iPhone
color. You're allowed to
17 Pro
pay,
Max,
but
and
they're like
standard
$2,000
iPhone
per
17
thing.
I
is
saw two different
approximately
colors.
25% higher
They're wrapped,
compared to iPhone 16. Overall shipping times, however, have only increased by about a week, indicating stronger overall pre-order demand for the 3 iPhone 17 models. The strongest demand, he says, is for the Pro Max. The
Obviously.
17 Pro Max's production volume is approximately 60% higher than that of the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the same period last year,
Wow.
yet shipping times remain similar. Quote notes that you can still pre-order an iPhone Air today and receive it on day one. This may indicate that Apple has overestimated demand for the device,
That's
but
true.
Quo said the novelty of the new model means we can't necessarily judge
You've seen the iPhone
popularity
Air, right?
by
No.
Think of it as like an iPhone that's like half as thin as your phone right now with the case on. So imagine your case right now, phone with the case. It's half as thin as that. And it's obviously bigger, so it's like my size of your phone, but it's half the size of yours. And it's only got one camera. And it's super light, and it's like a feather. And the issue is, obviously, there's less battery in that.
Right.
So they're like, oh, if you ever have a battery which doesn't last you the full day, we have a little pack. It's like the size, like double the thickness of a wallet, but a little longer. Yeah, just slap that on the back of your phone, and then you have more battery.
But then it makes it the same size.
Yeah, same size.
Right.
But they're like, yeah, but this is like the future. The phones are gonna all be this thin. And yes, there's only one camera, but you only need one camera, and then, you know. So they think, and they're like, oh yeah, and we're gonna start at like, we'll only do $9.99 to start. So.
But then you gotta buy the battery pack.
Which is, I think, $199 or $99,
Yeah,
something like that. So, but the battery pack's only if it doesn't last you all day. But they said it should last you all day. They said if you were to sit down and only play movies, it should last you 32 hours.
Wow.
But that's like the easiest jobs for phones to do is play a video. So, yeah, so we'll see demand for it. People are saying it's a big flop. They want their phones thicker. It's 40. We're entering the city.
by initial demand. So to recap, again, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are all selling better than their counterparts from last year, but the jury's still out on the popularity of the iPhone Air. We are sponsored this week by iMazing, the powerful iPhone and iPad management suite for Mac and PC, trusted by power users, educators, and every shots, export messages, management, and multi-device configuration at checkout. My thanks to iMazing for their support of 9to5Mac Daily. Next up today, after announcing a much more capable version of Siri in June of 2024, Apple delayed the rollout of that platform a year later. This delay led to significant restructuring inside Apple's team that saw Siri go under the purview of Apple executive Mike Rockwell.
Siri's struggling.
Meanwhile,
They're trying to make Siri like ChatGPT, but they can't figure out how to make it. They're like, they can't like, you know,
knowledge project called Answers.
Yeah,
Apple
that's the whole
currently
point.
relies on OpenAI's ChatGPT to provide general world knowledge for Apple Intelligence and Siri, but Apple has a project internally in the works to replace OpenAI for that partnership.
So
but now Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reports that Robbie Walker is leaving Apple at the end of October.
They decided to be
Bloomberg
from non-profit to profit, which means instead of being like, oh, well, I mean, we're not going to use your info, it's for, you know, it's to better humanity. Well, actually, we realized we could make billions of dollars. We could make trillions of dollars if we just take everything that you have and sell it. And we could also, since we know everything about you, we could sell it too. And then we could also, you know, they're like, if you use it every day, we can charge you for it. I mean, what are you going to do, not use it?
Yeah, right.
It's like this. You know, eventually, if everyone uses it, what are they going to do? That's also another great thing about the, like, good and also bad about Teslas is that so many people who own this are like, I'm never buying a car that doesn't have this. But it also locks them into a thing being like, well, how many cars have this?
Yeah.
Eventually, in like 5-10 years, a bunch of them will, but like, until then, you know, you can't really get a different car. I mean, you can, but you have to go back to driving. But no, they're trying to make a Siri, and they promised it, and then
his staff were dramatically reduced over the past several months. He had been an influential part of Apple's AI strategy. His departure also adds to an exodus of executives and engineers from that division. Bloomberg says that while Walker is planning to leave Apple, the work will continue on Apple's Answers
One of the head
project.
people for the project
Work
is
on the
leaving,
project
and all
is still
the people that like him are
ongoing, and it's
leaving
on
too.
track to ship in 2026.
And people are really like
So to
angry because
recap
Apple
the
said, we got
current
this
state
next year,
of
and now it's
Siri
this year
The
now. And it's
project
like,
overall is being led by